I hate it when that happens, when it just like decides a device is different for whatever reason. And so OBS will just occasionally be like, Tuba's microphone. Is it the microphone he's had for who knows how long now? Nah, can't be. I know, it's literally just like picking an option, but it's annoying that I have to do it. But yeah, something I didn't think about till now is realizing that it was a relatively much shorter wait, or still like a month, for like YouTube than Twitch, which was sometime in June, I'm pretty sure. I guess they deserve more of an explanation. Well, here we are now, so can't really by that. When was it? Because last YouTube stream was finishing up chapter 4 on the like weird route. It was about a month ago, yeah. I didn't even say a month ago, it says 4 weeks. Which I mean, like, you know, like 28 days. But no, yeah, so much shorter way than it was for YouTube. I mean Twitch. I'm sorry, something weird. But I mean, same explanation as I gave Twitch, you know, just sort of pull myself back together, build myself up. And you know, I'm here now. And you know, the world still has a lot going on. A lot that's but you know, you just gotta learn to live with it, as much loath as I am to say it. Sort of curate your experiences. Because I mean, the thing about it is, people aren't meant to just have this constant information flow that we've made, combine it with some of that information flow being co-opted by with less than beneficial purpose, less than benevolent purposes, and a lot of people with than benevolent purposes, actually. Although brother Tuba, like shortly before this, we were just, talking. I think. Okay, yeah, brother, like, essentially, like, a new version of Vine, like Elon's AI-generated nightmare, is actually, like, the exact opposite. One called D-Vine. Still, like, Vine capitalized, but with, like, a lowercase di in front of it. And it's being created using, like, one of the backups from before Vine shut down, with, like, a bunch of archived Vines. And, of course, people will be able to upload more stuff. And, most importantly, uh, it will detect and flag AI videos. Which, I'm still a little cautious around tech stuff. But, like, if it is, it's just, like, straight up Vine with the, pure and unpure and, I guess I want to say uncut, but uncut would, like, allow, like, be rough and stuff. But, like, the step of, like, flagging and, like, not letting AI stuff be uploaded, that's pretty good. But then the question becomes, like, how does it determine what is or isn't AI? And, the gray areas are what you gotta look out for in things like this. But, as a concept, I'm for it. Especially with, like, what they say, if it is as it goes. So, I mean, just being hopeful and seeing how things play out. I mean, it's really... Well, there's two sides on that. And, let me see. I know people talking about Power Wash 2. But, I mean, I still need to finish the first game. Well, I mean, I've beaten the first game, but, like, all the side stuff, all, like, the DLCs and whatnot. Because I have them, and I'm a fan of just seeing things through before I move on. I mean, one of the reasons this didn't happen last week is because I was still going through the Vampire Survivors DLC. This is update and DLC, and just sort of finishing it. And then, recapping. Vampire Survivors did the DLC, like the Balatro and Castlevania DLC update, and then the actual update. They announced the VR thing, which I can't imagine that. It just makes me feel a little, like, I don't think that should be, like, placed near your eyes, like directly in your eyes even. Let's see, talked about Demon Crawl game, Minesweeper RPG game that's really good, but has been actively unplayable for like 2 years now. And probably will never be playable again, because something I neglected to mention is that it had like seasonal stuff, like Halloween, Easter, Emo. It's on its summer thing, like seasonal, like on its like little display. And the last proper update was back May in 23. So yeah, no, that yeah, I just want something that just like really took the wind out of my sails. But other than that, I'm thinking, hopes of ever coming back, getting into the game industry, still just horrifying, low, and non-existent, with many things going on. Pain, just pain. So let's forget the pain for a little bit, shall we? And I know, Yakuza 4 was a little bit more finicky about this. I mean, I probably just should have played it in like windowed mode or something. I at the very least, I didn't have to like tab out to be able to play. Good. And then I was a good streamer and I set this up beforehand to like, so when I boot this up, it should. Hold on. Just, just hold on. Hold on. Hey. Okay. The Off was a very formative game for me back when I was a young little tuba. But you could say playing Off and then getting involved in the community, seeing playing like fan games and whatnot. You could say that's the reason why I'm here. And as in like it gave me the interest to be in game development and whatnot. And then I remember like a person who made like an Off fan game like passing away and being sort of sad about it. But time just sort of always moves forward, and I don't talk about like mainstream YouTubers like that much, or just much of like other stuff. I mean, I'll admit I was a person who watched like all of Unisonus back when it was around 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I guess. I think. Yes. So, and then Brother Tuba did too, and sibling Tuba sibling was also had to like watch like some of it. I don't think all of it, like Brother Tuba did. And also just sort of like we were sort of like a little away from Mark, which fail, and no one can keep the same taste forever. Like all things are bound to change and whatnot. But we watched the first like 20 minutes or so together, and that was nice, like a little bonding experience again. So yeah, that was nice. Yeah, Off like so informative and like let me be into the game development, let me go into college for it, gave me the skills to make this model and the background and music. And while I just haven't been able to just put it on due to like work just make me tired beyond all relief when I get home, and then but like having to like deal with work and the commute and all that, and just the game industry just sort of plummeting and just. But still, it's led me here. So, and then what I do know is that like the original. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, wait, hold on. What I do know.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.
Yeah, I think this should be better. Yeah, so I know like it doesn't use the original music from like Alice Conway, and he gave an entire reason why. And tracking because this one of the screens is pitch black, and I still don't have a functioning ceiling light. A lamp is still the only source of light in my room, and they sort of have to unplug that for the internet for the power cord. Still trades offs and compromises. The more things change, the more they stay the same, I guess. But yeah, so speaking of things changing, I know that because he given like three reasons essentially. One, because there's like having to deal with Fangamer and not the original creator of Off, who still was leading the remake. I get so I gave him cold feet despite the fact he was like mostly paranoid on his own behalf. And he said like the person from Fangamer was still like it was like upstanding and all, like professional and like pleasant and all that. The other thing is like if you put it in the remake, they'd probably have to put into like content ID systems, and didn't want to just play ball with that and potentially having because you gave like the go ahead to most people to like, oh yeah, yeah, use it, whatever. You like your videos and your streams and whatnot. It's like background music. And then you just want to suddenly have to be like deal with people be like have to tell people like, oh yeah, sorry, like circumstances have changed, sorry, out of my hands. Whoop. And then I forget the third. I think that was the third reason. The second reason was having cold feet around Fangamer, and then I forgot what the first one was. Either so like new music had to be made. Also, like I know swapping the I guess X and circle button for PlayStation, having it by default is oof. Caution, it's possible certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Identify yourself. I'm Tubbs from Tuba. Your name is Tuba, correct? No. Yeah. I'm pretty sure those are the options were like there at the beginning. Welcome. You've been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. And then boom, off. So yeah, it's been like a while. Like I'm talking about like maybe like a decade since I last played. See how much is like influenced by community voices, how much of me is just like rambling around. To move my body, use L. Because I remember the batter's like very serious, no nonsense. Mostly. To move my body, use L. Use the left stick. How did you say that? Interact with the environment, use the circle button. Yeah, I can see how it could be better just to like use a keyboard. To use it. Zone 0. Oh, this is what that meant. Cool. There can be no living being, and name a thing. Because a lot of people did like Keith David's voice as like the Cheshire Cat, or the cat from Coraline, or the cat from like American McGee's Alice. But I want to try and think of the first thing that comes to my mind. There could be no living beings in Zone 0. I deduce, therefore, that you are a figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to know your name, my dear illusory interlocutor. I am the batter. I have been entrusted with a sacred mission. Delighted, I'm sure. I'm not addressing the body, only the soul that it harbors. What is your name, Roller? His name is Tuba. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything. Although to me, you are nothing more than an imaginary specter, I must say, and I'm delighted to make your acquaintance as well, my dear Tuba. I believe we need your help. Many people require my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. I should put like a pause. Group ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. Oh, there's no objective more laudable. Therefore, I agree to serve as your guide through this place. If I may be of any assistance. Thanks. Be goody. A luck ticket. Because yeah, it's impossible to get around this obstacle. Because this is a remake in Unity, I think. The original was an RPG Maker game. 4482877C. Right, I forgot this had some puzzles that you may need to write something down on. I don't have a pad. I have a pen, but nothing to write on. Which is making me wonder, why do I have a pen here? Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. May you in fact to be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Haha, so I was mistaken from the first, and you did not even interrupt my fanciful soliloquizing. I must say, this is really quite strange. You are the first living being I have ever met in this place. What about the secret boss? For Zachary, I'm pretty sure Zachary's here, isn't he? I have concluded, therefore, that Zone 0 was empty. Felt too obvious that I was mistaken. Now then, there are other zones in those territories. There are other zones. In those territories, you might find yourself subject to the violent attention of certain hostile individuals. The mission may lead you well to those places, may well lead you to... Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial? Yes, like one of the main things, other than like the bonus bosses, that's changed. They've added a new battle system. This is the battle screen. As you can see, you will find yourself placed on the right side. Meanwhile, your opponent, in this case your humble servant, will be placed on the left, positioned appropriately for single combat. As battle begins, you'll be given your first choice. You must decide between attack, defend, competence, and objects. Naturally, attack allows you to engage your opponent in the classical manner. Now it's time you put that theory into practice. Choose the word attack from the menu, undulating before you. Select my form to slay me with your bat. And that little bar, they have like, it's like a little Final Fantasy like style. I think it was like 6, 5, but like they like sort of like action speed. Yeah, and the UI is different. It's new too. Excellent, my dear sportive companion. Remember that the impact of your assault is determined by the level of both the batter and his opponent. Your iron volition may result in the occasional critical strike. This will cause the teeth to fly in heaps, I'm sure. When you're ready, strike again. Yeah, and that orange thing, it made my thing charge faster. And you can see, like, I think from the orange glow that, like, it's just, like, showing it's a crit. It's also possible for you or your adversaries to slightly avoid the offensive moves you change. So as your goal to purify these specters, they wish to eliminate you. You may guard against such feeble attempts. You defend and protect yourself from one of my dastardly blows. And oh yeah, and see, yeah, no like thing. And like there's like one thing it'd be like active, as in it'd be going, but I'm guessing for like the tutorial, and I think it's for the mode I've chosen, like it'll be one like whoever goes, and then it'll like sort of freeze. Now, once more, if you'd be so kind to prove your mastery of defense. And then critical defense. Even the best EVE sportsmen, I believe, are subject to the callous vicissitudes of the playing field. Do not fret, you can recover from these grievous injuries. Provenance permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects grants you access to the inventory you are carrying. Now, let us attempt to use an object, take this luck ticket, and graciously use it on the baddest person. And like, if I remember correctly, you crits affect both competences and object. Which, like, if you like get a crit on the object, like buffs it. Will you? Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. There is one thing you have not yet addressed. Speaking, of course, of your competences. Competence. Speaking generally, they are special moves that trigger surprising effects. For example, a competence may trigger an unusually powerful attack or indulge in a resurgence of health points. In any case, using competence will incur some degrees of competence cost. Okay, I'm glad they don't call it competence points. I think I saw someone like talk about the game and use that as shorthand. I was like, no, don't abbreviate it. Because, you know, oof. I suggest you wield these skills with parsimony. I'm afraid I don't know what that word means. With competences cost exhausted, you will find heavy assault impossible to carry out. And by some mischoice you cross swords with a more than worthy opponent for recovering it, victory will be uncertain at best. And the thing about defending is apparently, like, defense wasn't like an option at all in the first game usually. Or it was like, I don't think it was an option you could pick. But it was like the leveling, like even then, like leveling was so out of whack that you just quickly outscaled everything. Especially when you did like returning like after his own, having to grind through like the secretaries, which for those of you who don't know, you'll find out. But yeah, if I remember correctly, they said like defending also recovers. I mean, as we saw, like the 0, because we're at max, it recovers competencies. Now then, let us try one. Choose competence and then run with courage. A skill calibrated to brutalize your enemies. Of course, you can get a crit. Metal attack, effective against most. Now you've mastered not only the competences, but the very art of combat. You must remember that there's a cost to showing your steely resolve in this way. Your sacred mission will depend on a mastery of these abilities. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points in your confreres or those of your opponents fall to 0. Do take care of your health if you're hoping to pursue a career in purification. Now you're ready to dispose of all the impure obstacles standing between you and the success of your luminous mission. Provided your intelligence advances your undeniable capacity for raining bath blows upon an innocent cat. At all events, your training has not yet reached its end. Please do follow me if you would, for guidance a little while longer. Okay. Nope. Yes, passing through here will require careful operation of your cerebral apparatus. You know, one bathing limply in your languid cranium. I do believe these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols on the wall you see before you on the wall. These have to be new effects, I'm pretty sure. Is there a problem, charming hero? I cannot do everything for you. I'm not your father, after all. I might offer a suggestion. Perhaps you could try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once if it proves. Come now, solve this intriguing obstacle for me post-haste. Best rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finally, after all extortions, the eagerly awaited recompense arrives upon the scene. Good for you. Over flesh. 4, 8, 2, 8, 7, 3, 4, 8, 7. 4. Now, once again, this would be 8, 2, 8, 7, 6. 2, 8, 7, 3. They're going to town, I see. Now feast your eyes upon an accessory that will prove especially useful on your purifying quest, my enlightened student and sportive friend. There's a cube floating in the air, as you have no doubt noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to distinguish it from its fellows. By the tasteless contrast forced upon your gaze by its clashing colors, which defy any sensible theory of the visual arts. Do not touch it too quickly, however, for in spite of its questionable appearance, the wet cube possesses an undeniable utility. In addition to restoring your health and competence points, oh no, they are called competence points, oh no, their entirety, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you nothingness. Nothingness is a place of transition outside space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. Now, I invite you to try it for yourself, in order to discover regions more populous in this deserted place. Open your wings, my dear companion. Fly towards zones ahead, without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grip you. Okay. Do not worry. I too travel wildly across the zones of this world. I am certain we will meet again. Yes, by the by, take this. Curious? This curiously named item is the key that will grant you entry to Zone 1. Now, have I explained that you can at any moment examine yourself and inventory by pressing the options button? Video card. And yeah, this is like all new. Herald. Look what, heal now. Nickname Purifier, state pure. Savior. Woohoo! 15 save slots. Fine. Go on, I invite you to try activating the living cube behind you. We did the hardest part. World map? Question mark. Zone 2, 3, 0. Yep, this is as creepy as I remember. At least it effects though. Oh, I leave little puzzles behind now. I don't think that was like a thing in the first game. Tramway 1 is a very convenient way to travel between all the different regions of Zone 1. Damien. Ooh, in Zone 1, maybe the real off begins here. It's honestly real exciting to be here again. The Tramway 2 hasn't run for a very long time. A visitor? Hi. Oh, welcome to the smoke mines. I ask who you are. Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter, the impure spirits. Are you some sort of prophet or maybe a man of faith? Yeah, something like that. Hi. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Tuba. Oh, I don't know him. He must be part of senior management. In any case, that's good. That means I approved our request. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. Are you in the smoke mines of? You are here in the smoke mines of Damien in the south zone of south of zone number 1. I always like these just random images. I'm sure there's like actual purpose and whatnot, but it's like just so like out of. It's like surrealism. I think that's a better word. Here we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, being trapped smoke depths. Using various tools, some of it at the bottles, which the queen sends to the zones. Yeah. Vesper flows freely and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale. So we can live. It's an essential element, the first of the 4. Because without smoke, we would have nothing to breathe. There we are. So, well, how do I put this? Where are the impure spirits? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they're getting more and more aggressive. In fact, it would be better if you didn't go there. The regulations forbid visitors from accessing the smoke mine. So what I'm gonna do is an annex of the mines that nobody ever visits. Might know when there's some time ago, so it's something strange. Nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept your going to annexing to the leader of the specters, then just hit disappear and we can do our job again. There we go. Have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. Thank you. The tunnel's right down there, and I will wait for you here. That would be great. But soon I'll be promoted. I could do surveillance in Alma. Can't wait for that day to arrive. Luck ticket. I'll be taking that. Well. What do we have here? Is that not Tuba and his charming jumping jack the batter? Are you the leader of the specters? No, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is extracted from this pale metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I believe this is one of those peculiar things which is called a spherical add-on. I tried to appropriate it myself, but the operation has failed repeatedly. But I am thinking perhaps you, who are not of the physical order of things, would succeed in binding the spiritual entity to your own. Boogie. I invite you to retrieve the spherical add-on floating up and down just beyond my hairy derriere. Boogie. Add-on alpha. Oh, what an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Well, then, since it's chosen to accompany you, I can only advise you to make the best possible use of it. Okay. The leader of the specters isn't here? I must fear. I fear I must respond with my serious apologies in the negative. For this add-on, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul. There's nothing here. Just a sort of place for which I have a particular affection. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. What a shame. You've returned, so, have you killed the specters? No. Not there. Oh. Really? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Well, I guess I have to let you enter the main gorges in that case. But regulations prohibit it. I suppose this would be an extraordinary case as defined in paragraph 5. Good. Well, the primary minds are on the right. There. We find that specters would be great if that were possible. It would be great. What are you doing here? Are you one of the mind inspectors? I'm sharp as ever. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from doing our jobs properly. It's my break time anyway. Oh, nonchalant because you're off the clock. I see. Oh, you've come to eliminate the specters? That's good news. Lamps don't always work in the farthest corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, get lost. The phantoms in the tunnels, be careful, sir. That's who let you in here. The regulations normally prohibit visitors from the outside. Hello. Oh. Snazzy. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness, come to illuminate your wretched forms. Prepare yourselves to suffer my judgment. And then this one is made by Toby Fox, which unfortunately I'm not familiar with the other artist because I've not given the soundtrack the full listen. Let's see. Owie. Owie. I mean, I don't think I really need to, like, focus on that. Owie. From what I heard, like, during the creation process, Toby even had an actual, like, jazz thing composition made that he would then cut up, or, like, try to cut up. Oh, at least that, I don't think that's this version. I think that was just like a, there's an entire process of him just trying to, like, try to find like a happy, like, way of going about it. Oh, okay. They just sort of like had like the hit effect, like the RPG Maker like hit effect, and then like died. That was like an entire animation. That was cool. I like that. So there's a lot of like visual polish, which, you know, I'm liking. Well, I mean, like, it's like this. The fortunate thing about the soundtrack, you know, like, someone I've tried to describe it as, like, it's best to think of it as like another way to experience it, like a new perspective. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Yellow blocks don't allow you to return. Okay, hold on. I think we need it. Oh, that is. I think it's like actual random encounters now. Yeah, like that. Oh. I didn't even see that fleeing was the first option. Because I'm also pretty sure the game didn't let you do that. Aw, you lived. Ooh. I'm working. I'm being protective. That's a dead end. And this is the part where it's mostly gonna affect me because it's been super long. Dang. Chronic migraine? Oh. Oh, I got a crit, baby. I guess the lethargic makes the thing charge up slower. I was like, well, you got a crit, let's get rid of you. Let's see how you like it. Cool, level 2. Because yeah, I think one thing I heard is that they reworked like the leveling. 2 pieces of Belial's meat. And then, like I said, I know defending gonna help you recover them. Some competence points. Okay, and this is like a thing how I'm actually gonna. There we go. Yeah, you know, simple RPG stuff. There's a door. Seemed to be locked from the inside. so that's it. And this isn't a dead end? Yeah. Or is a dead end? You know, always good to make sure. I feel like you run into one-way enemies. Oh, okay. What? Did you come from the smoke mines? I'm sorry, I've been scratching my foot. That's the first thing that came to mind. Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Sent here by the Queen? Or by the Dawn? Dawn the Dawn? No. But you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are specters in barns. Barns? But yes. So, you are here at the metal farmsteads of Hell, on the east side of Zone 1. Our jobs have got the livestock in 2. Extract metallic rocks from inside the carcasses. All the low-grade metal is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and worked on to create objects. Some of it's loaded crates and sent to the other zones. Also, so they have objects around too, I guess. It's an essential element. The first of the four elements. And then you see that's the thing. All the people representing the elements say it's the first one, the most important. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on. They would sink and drown. And so, the specters in the big barns. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the barns aren't that big, and it'd be great if you took it fast. The Queen's Inspector's gonna be arriving any moment. Please, could you go on first? Alright. Great, thank you so much. The barn's over there, to the right. I'll pick it all. You'll see, it'll all be done super quick. Nice. I'd rather work here than the smoke mines. At least we get fresh air. Which is ironic, considering like the smoke mines are apparently where all the air is. You shouldn't get attached to the animals. Once you are, it's difficult to put your hands inside. Which is about regular butchery as well, I'm pretty sure. Those must be the lumps of metal, if I remember correctly. These balls are heaps of worked metal. They're going to be sent to the other zones. Metallic. You here to destroy the specters? Oh yeah, we're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. Now, it's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals. What high quality metal. Ah, 5 specters remain in the barn. Oh, you're a big one, ain't you? Oh. Might as well give you the work. Tasty. Oh dear. I'll say Alpha. Could you That's dangerous. Maybe. And we got a sound effect. Chronic migraine. Oh dear. Well, that just really didn't do much to me, now did it? Okay, so I don't even need to. Okay, so that's... Oh dear. Oh, okay, that's not enough. I'll at least get rid of the big guy. Oh, wait. Oh, I get a full restore. Ah, rock puzzle. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Oh, nice. Oh, so do you even do anything? Critical nothing. Sick. I mean, no, he isn't raised to waste our competence points. It's not exactly as like high energy as pepper steak, but you know, I can get used to this. I'll just teleport to the beginning. How far should I get this guy again? I am. Well, no, I'm good. This is gonna be the first guy, the guy I initially met. I'm really candid. Wait, candid. No, candid, you little shit. No, yeah. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes him think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you, better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask what you thought. I didn't ask what you thought. You think you're smarter than the rest. You're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody better than officer the queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's gonna destroy them? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. These are people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please, don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No, if you want to keep your place here, you get the hell out of my way right this instant. You know, okay, so it sounds like they changed like the sound effects too. Like, I still think Judge was like a purring sound, but the Dawn is like a high pitch, like a screech. Hello. Who is that person? You're alive. Yes. And the specters? The bone's been purified. You. You must be very lucky. Who was that? That was the Don. The Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre. We can be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You have to go completely work in smoke mines. Please? In case he's heading to Alma. No one can get there without proper authorization. Please, into the smoke mines. Alright. I'm gonna kill him. Half of a cow. Tricking bits of metal from inside the cows. This isn't my dream job. But if I do well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Once you extract everything from the carcass, you slice it up to pieces and eat the meat. They say electric stations are all named for important people from the past. I have to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. I guess I'm just back here now. Oh, that's been opened up. What about the other? Yeah, yep, this is now open too. Okay, so this is the part where they say, like, it's not been open for a while. Good job, Alpha. Because I'll tell you what, I'm gonna see what's above. Because I don't, like I said, a little bit of problem remembering. Okay, also dark. Okay, I got snuck up on. Let's just see. Oh, no. Owie. Yeah, okay. So my special is doing less damage and just like a regular attack. Well, competence, I guess. And Virgo Orb. And for a second, I just thought it said Virgin. Oh, sorry. But it's best to just... Yeah. Owie. Oh, I needed to get rid of you. Now look like Alpha's about to go down. Oh, never mind. Oh, a new move for Alpha. Scorpio Orb. Again, my thing will be Alpha's attack is better for those. Ooh, I got a luck ticket. Libra Orb. I just need a little bit more oomph for my attack. Yeah, my Eye Orb. And the last one. That's super to me. Oh, now we're both lethargic. I'm sure if I hit one with courage, it'll be a kill. Yep. Ooh, Belial meat. And a Taurus Orb. The Torb. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so that's all. Oh, are they permanent? Oh, I see. Let's see. Well, I think I want the batters to have the most. Then I could let you hit a little bit harder. Let batter take a bit more damage. Take more damage, and also, if I'm gonna take more damage, having more health will also make sense. Agility, so they act faster. I don't know. I think I'll hold on to this one. That one could be useful later. Bear in mind how I just like quickly just threw my lot in. Ow. Would you stop doing that? A multi-hit would be nice, but now that is so annoying. So not giving you a chance. That was Flash. Okay, normal enemies, I think. Those ones are probably too much, if I'm being honest. I do like the crit like effects. Cause yeah, that wasn't really a thing for the first game. I don't think. So I like that. That's why, you know, the battle system is described as being new. Ooh, oh yeah. Now I'm remembering some of these enemies. Yeah, okay, let's try something. Poison you. Yeah, okay, I should have expected that. I should probably. Furious on the run. Okay, so healing me was kind of pointless. Should have killed the add-on. That's blocked off. Abaddon meat. Got cut off. Have more quickly. Oh, that was a one shot. Thick. Okay, I'm surprised that worked. Oh, the switch is now off. That's what we call foreshadowing. Yeah, there's our merchant. Characters starting. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? And oh, Zach, and you know Zachary. What I'm saying is that their average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action, fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, traditional items merchant that's necessary in every video game. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. Enough of the small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? Oh, that's cute. I have the Herald Bat right now. Thank you very much. Yeah, Zachary, he was one of the original Tumblr sexy men. Which that may not mean much to some of you, but like, to those who know or are aware, and because when I say Tumblr sexy man, I don't mean just Tumblr. He was everywhere. I'm talking like it was on the level of like Onceler. Like Zach, ooh, he was everywhere. He's just one of those things, you know. Like, you know, back when conventions had like, you know, conventions, like you'd see a bunch of people dressed up as like Zachary with the mask and whatnot, and there was like people making theories and fan art and I'm trying to think. What? How? Where did you come from? I come from the smoke mines. But what? That is impossible. Lamps don't even work in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. It seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters? What is this place? Um, uh, well, you see here is this, the Shachi, the Shachihata Plastic Administrations in the North Zone 1. Shachihata. Our job is to fill out the form afterward. We pack them, tie up with string, and forward them to the couriers. There, they ship the bundles, and exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. Liquid plastic, which forms our lake and oceans. Solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. Yeah, it's an essential element. The first to the first to the floor. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits, and people would keep walking and walking and stop. But you won't suspect this, really? Yes, I'm purifying the zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the postal service. The postal. That's why they mail out all the completed forms. Problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. My office is in the basement because there's any space on the high floors, I guess. Let's go to the roof. Enjoy the sights. Hey, Judge. Gracious heavens, you again? You were decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe that he was being followed. Your footsteps do not deceive you. This place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you would know the floor of this building housing the administration's postal services is haunted by ectoplasms. Finding the floor from which these intangible monsters originate, in order to slay them, would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind? If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. I'm good right now. While I salute your tenacity, I will not forget your insufferable arrogance. I got it. No. I got it. I'm just a genius. Tuba, you are too smart. That was not what I put in. He's a little bit more breathy. Queen's General has a home, has an office here. The real home is in Alma. What could clue me in? I mean, let's go ask the judge for advice. Oh, okay, so that's a one chance option. Okay, I see. I forget, how do you solve? you know, when it's like this, it makes you feel like, oh, it's completely random. But I'm pretty sure it ain't. How do you... the first place? I'm trying to think. I should at least check the ground floor again, because if anything's gonna be like a consistent thing, because I'm thinking like the rest of them were like randomly generated. I'm pretty sure. You find me. Lost service. Have it on me. This container is impure. Yeah, no, I should have figured trap chest where. Yeah, I remember. So I think the other number is the mailbox, the post office. And we got luck to give trouble too. And 258. There we go. A 1. I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm afraid. Help me. Yeah, and then one of the burnt. Ow. Ooh. Maybe it's suit that's the control of is brain range. Range written on the form. First version, they lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal liquid plastic. More burns. Oh no, a crit. Oh no, I should have. Yeesh. Converter string. Another chest over here. Or of justice. which we both already have. So might as well keep it for the next add-on. Yo, how's the elevator supposed to get to this floor? Strange written on this form. Second version. They are 8, and they have long beards. Watch what is happening from the high silver spheres. Oh, so I should, like, have the numbers written down. Six. Eight. Which was my pen? I need to write this down, I think. Hold on, give me a second. Which I'm not even gonna get into like the 6-7 thing because I have no idea. I have no understanding what that even is. Which I know, like, you know, we made like the E meme, like a popular thing. So it'd be like true, like hot calling the kettle black, but I like, you know, everything just becomes incomprehensible at one point. Once you're like enough out of the loop. Fourth version. There are 4, each one assigned to an element. Check the respective crystals. Or a blank 4. Put some space between that. A single being insect whose mandibles spit meat. 6814. I think there's only one left then. Oh dear. I mean, the unfortunate matter is, if I want to, like, a friend, that's what I needed to do. Owie, I got poked. Ooh, 2 lucky tickets. 2 lucky tickets. Postal service. 5th version. 5. The fingers, like fingers on a hand, the lung produce primordial smoke. And that's like the thing. And now it's an inverse. Dang, I thought I would have done it. Oh dear. Owie. Tuba needs health badly. I should have used competence. Ooh, but I got an eye, which I'm guessing is like a free use of wide angle. Last version. There were but 2 in the secrets. Access to the secret elevator is forbidden. Did I say secret? I must pass. Really? No, I think that's possible. So you have the code. Hey. 6, 8, 1, 4, 5, 2. Code. It's exactly correct. Ow. You must not pass. I want to die. Ah, come on. I've dealt with enough of you. Didn't even need my crit. I'm going. Llama. Nice. Grammy little bastards. This is my zone. You're not welcome here. Out of my sight, you godforsaken phantoms. You. It's you. The source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who set his goddamn sights in my beloved zone. What do you want? What is it that compels you to be such a pain in my ass? I dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic ghost. Gone. You're mistaken. I am not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come into the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you talk to me? And how dare you think I just swallow this shit? Listen good. I'll make this simple. Get out of here and take your goddamn inspectors with you. I'm going to kill you. I hope that's clear enough for you. If I see you again, you're dead. I teleported. He'll now stop in Alma. Man, I don't think there's anything here for us. No. Wonder what's for the floating cubes. One stop in Alma, please. Hi, I'm not allowed to let anyone pass. They answered some questions. But 2 of them come from Jerusalem, and how do I? The Holy Trinity's made up. Our Lady was Tracy number 6. How many of these are there? March, the month of the winds. One, 4. Okay, so. Trinity, Jersey, Bees and Jam. Puerta. One, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. A lady, 11. Then just what are they? What the? Really? Okay, that wasn't right. Noah Calvin, Jonas. Rigidity. Roses. Okay, I think I have it now. Porta. Roses. 6. 22. Jonas. All the answers are correct. But there is one more question. 6. Pretty much lay down. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a 7, so. Oh. 87. That's correct. Correct. Ah. I guess it was too much wrong. I mean, it turned out the sound effect like a tad. Like one go. Woohoo. So all 30.
Meow.
Okay. Good. You up? I'm here to see the dawn. the dawn. Yes, of course. You are here at the meat fountain of Alma, center of Zone 1. Your meat flows freely, perpetually filling these immense metal pools which we find ourselves. More consists of pouring these meats into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone in Zone 1 beyond. It's an essential element, the first of the 4. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Master Titan has an office in the center of the fountains. When somebody found it, generally, Master Titan only appears when it's necessary. Well, Claire, who are you again? I've come to liberate the world from evil. Oh. Oh, really? Well then, raise me. Oh, I forgot about that weird, like, dog, horse thing. Pretty sure one of the enemies is just straight up a whale. Maybe things will be better. Yo, Zachary, you saw that? That was wild. Bonjour, Tuba. In good form. Perhaps you have some credits to spare. Alright, I'll give you that. These blocks prevent access to the center of the fountain. Oh, that may work. I mean, okay. You're not working as an obstacle. Good job. Okay, that made me feel. Those guys have like a bad lot. Ooh, save second base. I've never been there. And that's what I call the little duck thing, I think. One, 4, 9, 3, 8, 4, 2. Really short this down. Although perhaps in like top to bottom order. Oh, right, yeah. The meat worms. Oh, did I defend? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I just straight up hit the wrong button, like an idiot. Top to bottom, idiot. I've been known to by exactly a smart guy. Let's see this. Ooh. Okay. Ow. Without being stupid. Work. Eat. 9. Okay, should be less. Okay, so the attacks do about the same damage. So yeah, I think it's better to get rid of them. Actually, I think it'd be better if I just recovered all my health for a second there. Just like do a quick like return, like run around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both do 42. I'm just gonna poison you. I don't even know if poison's that useful. It doesn't really feel like it, if I'm being honest. I wonder if I can hit him with like mega poison or something. Oh, I wonder if being frail make me hit. I don't know. Does it make me take more damage or do less damage? Oh, cool. Cool. Alpha's leveled up. I don't want to be burnt. Unfortunately, you ain't got a say in the matter. Oops. You think you would hurt my little dog guy? Wait, I don't have a little dog guy. Oh, damn. Damn, like, oh. I thought I could stop it. I guess I really couldn't. I don't want to be a phantom. Oh, but Purist Home Run does a little bit more damage. Then yeah, if it depends, I recover some points. What's happening to me? Not productive anymore. Oh, oh. Oh no. That is pretty bad. Block out. Okay. Oh, I don't work. Who will? Okay, we got another number sequence. Yeah. 6. Oh, hey, it gives them a 1 health. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, I need to heal. This will be much easier when one of you is dead. Unfortunately, that's like a difference I had to split because I knew if a crit would probably this next attack would probably kill you. Yeah, so I didn't want to waste it. The critical weakness. Why? Yeah, I can't say I can't say I suspected that, but yeah, but these stats are like much better balanced out for like leveling and all that. Five, 6. I'm getting close to time. Why does everything get summoned via lightning? Oh dear. Why do you keep attacking my add-on first? Then this will probably die. Then I'll defend for better, just to recover some points. Ah, okay, I thought that would have. There we go. Okay, now let's. Okay. 4. No. Oh wait, maybe. No. Okay. 8. Wait a minute. Two. 5. Nine. Hmm. Hmm. Done. This puzzle go. Because obviously it's like, something about arrangements and all that. Hmm. Yeah, okay. If I'm correct, that opened up the thing. Now we go in and fight the Dawn, I think. Before some, meatworms. For fun. Yeesh. Okay, there we go. Now I think we're ready. Yeah, looky look, door's open. Let's do it, shall we? Yep, directional audio. Flash my tango. Oh. I wish you good day, my ubiquitous companion. Before long, you would have admired every last scarlet and ultramarine landscape of this zone. You seem bewildered by the singular architecture of this place. If that is so, you really must learn to concentrate, as to clearly distinguish between the opportunities afforded to you by every corner of this labyrinth. Next time, you young drunkard, you may linger at the threshold of a decision a little longer before leaping through one of these trapdoors. Sometimes I get carried more. I'll admit, you got me. You got me. I don't even need to. There's no Fleshman's Tango. They have something that can do enough damage to stop them. And that'll defend better, restore some points. Bro, with dementia. There we go. And a joke. Ooh, I can even return to the nothingness of me. Well, let's take care of the big man, shall we? Yep. You are the Queen's 1,000 faces. I mean, I don't want to brag. Are you crazy or just completely stupid? What part of I am going to kill you didn't you understand? I'm here to eliminate you. You're insane. I'm the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables the blind faith that keeps you from seeing the obvious? I'm the one who will purify this world. You are the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. There he is. You will taste the pain, sick spirit. I'll carve that insufferable grin clean out of your face. Look at that. He's like all mouth. Oh, Guardian of Zone 1. Unable to type. No weaknesses detected. Alright, well, I'll poison you, I guess. Midland. Let's try metal. About the same. I've got a little guy. I'll take my competence. If about the same, I might as well use this one. Ow, it made me fall asleep. Oh, baby. Oh. No, not the poison. They don't, well, fine. Take it. Again. There we go. Still with the same damage. I mean, all I have is a crit, regular attack. Yeah, so might as well go with these. Have passed. Hasty. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that is. He's definitely acting faster. Oh, but I'll be able to get a crit off. Oh, and the crit nailed it. Nice. Oh, cool. Like a special like thing for killing the boss. Woohoo! A joke. I, I lost. Lost. You are defeated, Dawn, guardian of the first zone. This land, now pure. And we'll see exactly what that means next time. You dared to kill me? An achievement for killing the Dawn. Yeah, I like the dynamic thing for the border. Well. Yeah, that is. Still mostly mouth. Look, no wonder I'm getting mental from a cow. But yep. What a purified zone looks like, we'll have to wait for the next week. Yeah, that's... You know, I'm kind of... I mean, because, I mean... Yeah, the original, you know, it's like the basic RPG Maker, you know, style thing. Which, you know, it was fine for what it was. It was, you know, mostly part of the art, part of the story and all that. The gameplay was always never the point. More of a weak point, more of a vehicle, I guess. You're just seeing weird like the enemies and the stuff and whatnot. But yeah, no, I'm liking like the you know, some people would say like, you know, the little edges and workarounds from it being like an earlier RPG Maker work, or like some limitations of it add like charm, you know, unlock the, you know, having the original soundtrack. You know, some of it is like the thing is like I'm liking it so far, the soundtrack. It's just that it has massive shoes to fill. Like Flush Maze Tango is like from like it would be in the stretch of the game. Like it was like I'm pretty sure it's the Maze song. And it's like one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. So like, and there's like a bunch of other tracks that like are like I love dearly. So it's just big shoes to fill. But I think like, you know, I think it's fine. And like I said, it's more like the original will always be and free, mind you. And I think, you know, people have made mods to add the thing, the original soundtrack. Much like how like Mudeath's music from the Anti-Birth mod wasn't used in Repentance because like it was too close. Like we wanted to keep parity with the Rebirth soundtrack. And some people say like, you know, maybe he didn't like it because it was too close to like Danny Baranowski, because that was like the stylistic choice, like theming of the Anti-Birth mod soundtrack. I don't know, Mudeath's doing well. Because they made some like tracks for like they updated the like soundtrack with some tracks that would be in the like this and stuff that came up after Rebirth or Afterbirth. Yeah, you know, fun, real fun, and I liked it. And yeah, and like liking it so far. Like the battle system, you know, just like giving a purpose to like defending the like occasional crits and how the crits will like buff most things. And I'm sure I think a critical defend won't like defending half the damage. I think a critical defend, you still will recover the same amount of like competence, but you take like I think 75% less instead of only 50. Yeah, like it's an interesting thing. You know, since it's a crit, it's inherently random, which you know you gotta play with it as it pops up. But you know, like I said, fun. I'm liking it so far. I mean, like a thought out. It has like compared to just admittedly not having any thought behind it, or much thought. It has much more thought behind it now, which including like the stat and like level rebalancing, and like you're learning skills much earlier. Because I think like when you get the final of the elemental special attacks for the batter, like you're in the final zone. Yeah, good time. I'm looking forward to just keeping on going and you know seeing how to get through those like other bosses, like secret bosses that have been added. But until then, it's time for me to hit the dusty trails and whatever trails you'll find yourselves on after this. Hope they found you well.